If you wish to be the type of man they are, you should be aware of these psychological facts about women. Wish to have an astounding watch this video, because by knowing these truths about women, you'll be among the 7% of the world's most handsome guys. 93% of men are uninformed of these insights and encounter rejection while attempting to win a lady over. Let's get started. According to a study by the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro, women have an 83% higher chance of falling in love with a man if she likes his scent. This is because, on average, women have 50% more neurons in their olfactory bulb than men, making them more sensitive to smells. If you choose the right fragrance, you'll have a significant advantage in the game of seduction. Watch the video through to the finish, when I'll reveal which scents appeal to their senses. The second most psychologically insightful psychological insight number 2. Women are drawn to assertive men. If you approach a woman with confidence right away, you'll probably get some affection from her. But if you respect her and keep your independence, she will be the one to offer herself so that you can gain her trust. Allowing unreserved physical contact with her depends on your ability to read her body language and identify the cues she uses to express her desire for intimacy. According to a study, 68% of women admitted they would consider having a romantic affair with a guy if they thought they could get away with it. For this reason, I suggest being clear about your interest from the beginning, not directly but by communicating that you like her, if you want to know how to do this. Psychological insight number 3. They may have feelings for you but won't say it outright. If a woman is interested in you, it's important not to settle down to just being friends too quickly. In the comments, ask me 4th psychological insight. The 4th psychological insight, I recommend making some female friends and going out with them to see how other women view you. These friends don't have to be romantic interests, but their presence can create that pre-election effect that increases your appeal to other women. Women find men 3 times more attractive when they notice interest from other women towards them. This phenomenon is known as pre-election. 5th psychological insight. The 5th psychological insight, I suggest interacting with her in this light-hearted way if she truly interests you. If a woman jokes around with you or makes fun of you, it's highly probable that she is attracted to you and is using this light-hearted banter as a means of establishing rapport. When it comes to romance, women frequently express themselves through body language and light-hearted interactions. Do you think I haven't seen the way you stare at me? I know you're making fun of me because you like me. Women's 6th psychological insight. Psychological insight number 6. Women appreciate it when you notice the signals they send through their body language, whether consciously or unconsciously. This is because not all men are able to read these signals effectively, and women tend to be more reserved than men. They fear expressing their feelings first because they hate rejection and will stop at nothing to avoid it. If a woman makes an intentional gesture towards you, she expects you to respond appropriately. If she notices that you're not picking up on her signals, she may simply remain silent and move on. Ask me a psychological question in the comments section. Don't be afraid to compliment her on how gorgeous her lingerie looks. You'll find that she'll want to wear something even more gorgeous for your next encounter. Psychological insight number 7. Women care about how they look when they're intimate. Women are picky about the style and color of what they wear underneath their clothes and make sure they look good during intimate moments. Understanding the psychological complexity of a woman's mind can increase her satisfaction during intimate moments because women are frequently less physically active than men and rely more on emotional connections and sensations. Psychological insight number 8. Women feel deeper connections with men who emotionally resonate with them. I advise being more tactful and less direct with women. Try to establish an emotional connection with them so that it will be easier for them to open up. Before you move on, spend some time with her and ask questions that will help her feel understood. Trust me, she will fall even more deeply for you psychologically. The 9th psychological insight is that women might love their friends more than their partners. Research indicates that female friendships can elicit emotions more effectively than male friendships. This is because when a woman leaves her partner at home to meet up with a friend, her mind enters a more sensitive state. During that encounter, she knows she won't be judged or pursued romantically, but she will receive emotional support instead. This emotional satisfaction can occasionally be mistaken for love, so it's best to keep your girlfriend from having close male friends unless he has angelic qualities. Psychological understanding. Number 10. Psychological insight. Women will go on dates if they can get free meals. Surprisingly, 38% of women accept dates just in exchange for free meals, according to US statistics. Emphasizing how difficult it can be to figure out why a woman accepts a date, be sure the lady is truly interested in you before asking her out. If you want advice on how to tell if a girl is interested in you, leave a comment below. The 11th psychological insight is when psychological insight number 11. Although they value your intimacy, they are upset. If a woman is upset with you, she will feel better if you try to understand why by showing her empathy and attention. Since women naturally experience a wide range of emotions, both positive and negative, why do you think they frequently choose the guy who treats them poorly? I'll explain that later, but for now, just get used to playing along with the emotional games women enjoy regarding which scents most effectively stimulate women. In 2017, a study was conducted involving 2 groups of men and 1 group of women. Some of the most effective aromatic essences include lavender and jasmine. Each woman spent time alone with 2 males. One wore a fragrance based on jasmine, while the other wore perfume sans these scents. The study found that jasmine scents successfully increase women's attraction to the man wearing them. There are many perfumes with these scents available on the market. Thank you for viewing the video. I hope this video has been enjoyable and, most importantly, helpful. If so, please support us by liking and subscribing to our channel. I hope to see you in the next video.